Hey guys, welcome back to Clownfish TV. This is Kneon. I am here with Geeky Sparkles.
Hello.
And it's time for another daily dose of Dismal Disney. We have a Disney World worker. This would be one of the people working on the Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular, getting bowled over by a 400-pound runaway prop boulder.
Yeah. So if you've ever seen the show, they reenact the part in the movie where he takes the bag off the idol and then the boulder comes out and tries to run him over. Well, they do that as one of the scenes, but the boulder got popped off the ramp, which apparently isn't the first time it's happened. But it fell off the ramp. And the last time that someone said it happened, it just kind of stopped when it got to the audience railing. But this one, the cast member reacted and jumped in front of it. But because it didn't look like it was going very fast, it still was very heavy, so it literally flung him.
Oh my God!
And
Yeah,
then he hit his head.
We're gonna watch the video. We're gonna talk about this and give our reactions to this. So good on him for saving the audience, though.
And he's okay. I mean, he had to have, I think, 6 stitches. They said, but you know, because his head was bleeding after he came back up. But yeah.
Well, I bet.
I think it flung him back into like the stairs or something, but yeah.
All right, I haven't watched the clip yet, so we'll watch the clip. So before we get into it any further, please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. Guys, you'll get woohoo if you do.
Woohoo!
If you want more Clownfish TV, go out to more.clownfishtv.com. That's moreclownfishtv.com. So let's take a look at the video here. All right, here we go. Actually, I love this show. It's a lot of fun. Okay, so here it comes. There it is. Oh, now it's in 3D. Oh my God.
No way, he tries to stop. This one is going very hard.
Oh! I kind of laughed and they're like, oh, damn.
There's red on his head. Yeah, you can see he has red on it.
Oh my God. All right, so this is coming from Deadline. That looks painful. And there's a Disney statement too.
Oh, Disney has a statement now? I didn't see that.
Yep. So a Disney World worker was bowled over by a 400-pound runaway boulder that's part of the park's Indiana Jones Epic Stunt Spectacular in Orlando, Florida, with video of the incident making the social media rounds yesterday. The boulder prop now appears to have been removed from the attraction after the accident. In a statement to Deadline, a Disney spokesperson said, "We're focused on supporting our cast member who is recovering. Safety is at the heart of what we do, and that element of the show will be modified as our safety team completes a review of what happened." So we're not gonna...
they said that they were pausing. Like, I know yesterday they were pausing the next show because they were trying to like take a look at it. And I guess he had come back out. One person said he came back out at the end of the show, probably before I took him to get stitches or whatever, to make sure people knew he was okay. But yeah, they said, and people said this has happened before. And it's an older attraction. The stuff's going to start wearing down, so they're going to have to do something.
See, I always thought it was on a track. Like,
no, they just let it. They just release it, and then it goes down into that hole or whatever.
Okay, all right.
They stop it or whatever. Then it just rolls down to position.
They hope it stops.
Yeah, but apparently this has happened before. Somebody else said that happened before, but it didn't go into the audience. It just stopped at the railing, which this one probably would have too. But you know, it was bouncing pretty good, so he probably figured. It didn't look like it was going very fast either. Like I would have probably thought, oh no, I'll just stop it with my hand. And then when it hit him, he went flying. So,
well, I mean, that's like gym class. You know, somebody throws a ball at you, and you don't think it's going to hit you very hard, but you get knocked over playing dodgeball or whatever.
Yeah, I got hit in the boob once. I thought my boob was going to blow up.
Wow. The worker cast member in the parlance of the Disney theme parks can be, or employee once they have to get fired, you know, because they got to save their own ass during the pandemic. It can be seen in a widely shared video attempting to halt the faux boulder after the sphere bounced off its proper course. Did they get paid by the word?
Probably.
It said audience members, including many children, watched the unidentified employee knocked to the ground, his head seemingly bloodied.
He must have hit it off the stands, is what I'm thinking. I mean, or the rail or something that was there.
Yeah, so Scott Gustin was actually the first to report it. He confirmed that it happened Tuesday and the cast member received immediate care. Another blogger, Blog Mickey, posted the video today, purportedly off the Indiana Jones attraction with the boulder stunt notably absent. So they don't have the boulder stunt absent, okay?
So literally, this happens, and then the bloggers go running there to watch the show to see if they changed it.
Oh, here it is. Wow, that's a better view of it. That's crazy. Well, no, that's what happens. Like, look, we were part of that scene, right? Now, we did not live in Orlando. We were, in the Pittsburgh area, but we would fly down often. I mean, we're pretty much in Florida, like, God, at least a couple times a month. It was insane. But that's what they do. They live there so they can go to these parks, and they look for every minute little change. Like I'm not trying to throw shade at some of these blogs, but it's like, they're like, oh my God, guys, the sprinkles are a different color on the cupcake today. Here's a bunch of photos. It's headline news.
Well, I'm watching this, and people in the one video, when the video was out on Reddit that they were using initially, people were like, why is anybody moving? It's coming towards you. You think you try to get out of the way. And one person said it best. He said, hey, I'm not moving. That's a big paycheck.
Yeah, like, right. Well, people do try to get hurt at, Disney, at Walmart or whatever to cash out. But
well, I knew somebody who worked at Walmart once, and this person came in, and he was like, he was like moving something or whatever, and this person did not hit it. He knew he didn't hit it. And then they came around. They were laying on the ground. He's like, "You okay?" He's like, "I am now." And then they sued. I guess it was Sam's Club, and then they sued them.
Yeah, and I think the insurance now covers that, and that's why they try so hard to not pay out. I think that's honestly a big reason, I think, why Disney has such tenacious lawyers, is because you've always got somebody looking for a payout. Mm-hmm. So they have to make
Somebody's
sure that
suing them because they tripped on the trolley tracks on Main Street in the Magic Kingdom and fell. And I'm like, who hasn't tripped on the trolley tracks on Main Street? I'm not saying that makes it okay or anything. I'm just missing it. I'm just like, people fall there all the time. I think that they're kind of dangerous personally, but they're like, it was like for permanent, they were suing for permanent suffering or damages or some, I'm like, okay.
That was like the woman that she got sucked into the wave pool at the one water park and scuffed her legs.
Because now she has scars on her legs. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like, have you never fallen off a bicycle? Because that's what it looked like to me. It looked like, look, the texture ground is very unpleasant to walk on, but I think you kind of waive your right to that sort of thing when you
within reason.
Within reason.
I mean, like that girl that got the atomic wedgie that required internal surgery was a different story.
That makes me cringe thinking about it. Yeah, there was a woman who basically had her insides further inside. Yeah.
So I'm just like, I think that, there's different levels or whatever, but in this instance, it did look like it might have bounced into the crowd if he hadn't done something.
Well, here they removed it. This is coming from Blog Mickey.
I'm not surprised. They usually do that until they figure it out.
Okay, so there we go.
The idol. No,
okay, there's the idol. All right, we're going to take the idol. There's a guy's head. At least they're not throwing a kid up on their shoulders. All right. So, where's... Oh, no.
Stop it there instead of the boulder, yeah. So is that like the B mode on the stunt thing? If the boulder doesn't work, you just do a
I guess you just like do a backflip, right? Like, geez, that's kind of funny. But yeah, so that sets actually, I can speak to that, and I feel I'm not trying to make you feel bad, but I got to go to a media event back when we did this thing, and they actually rent out that theater. They rented out for events, and Disney was actually having an event, and I want to say it was a Toy Story opening, but they had a big dinner party inside of it. So you can actually go up to the sets, the props, and look at them up close. As they have like food tables and stuff sitting out, which is really freaking weird. But I got a really good look at the village, and I was amazed at the amount of detail, because most people would never see inside the windows or see what all's, and like the rooms like fully furnished, and it was like, wow, it was crazy the amount of detail. But Disney doesn't do that anymore. Like, they used to really have attention to detail with Imagineering. They don't do that now. It's just
they don't even hide
screen.
The back of the buildings like it, Avatar and stuff anymore. In the back of Galaxy's Edge anymore. They used to make it that they'd hide it in some way or make it blend in some way, and they don't even do that now.
No, they used to make sure that between lands it was seamless. Now they just don't. They don't give a shit. I guess they figured like the average person doesn't care, so why should they? But that was something that Imagineering for years really prided themselves on, is that there's so much detail and so much of it most people would never even notice that, but they still prided themselves on the fact that it was there, that it was authentic, that it didn't feel like a theme park, per se. And now it's just like, yep, screen, half-ass animatronics, whatever. Doesn't matter anymore. But hopefully this guy's all right, because
they said he's okay. They said he had six stitches and he was recovering, but he's okay. But
that was a very brave thing to do.
Yeah, because it might have, the way it was bouncing, it might have gone into the audience, and so he just stood in front of it. I had that once, not with a boulder, with a speeding child on a sled. And my kid was coming down the hill. I think it was Squid Kid. Yeah. He was coming down the hill and he was coming too fast, and he was going to launch himself over the embankment. So I jumped in front of him and I stopped the sled. I also had a black eye and I got my face kicked in pretty good, but I stopped him. So
she did stop him. Yeah,
he stopped.
All right, we're gonna wrap it up.
Yes.
Please subscribe for more pop culture news, views, and rants. We'll talk later.
Bye.